folks. This is the fairly straightforward and simple dodgeball card game. Now let's compare it to something you may know. If you've played Spoons, this is a game that's very similar to Spoons. Now how do you play Spoons? Well, I'll tell you real quick. You get a deck of cards, you shuffle them up, you give everyone 4 cards, and you're going to try and get 4 of a kind. So in this game, it's very much like that. You got cards, shuffle them up. You're trying to get 3 of a kind in this game. And if you do get 3 of a certain kind, there's different dodgeball things that end up happening. And so if we look at some of the contents right here, of course we have the burritos. They just feel really nice. You just almost want to get hit by these bad boys. And that is the point of the game. One of the most fun points of the game is being able to throw these burritos at people. So there's 2 of those. You'll put those in the middle of the table so everyone can reach them and throw them at their friends and enemies. And then you have some other contents here. We've got the rules. We've got these. If you get hit by a burrito, you take this, and that's worth -1 victory point. You got the Fear Me token that if you win the first round, you take that. If you win the second round, you win outright. You win the whole game. So people are basically going to try and be gunning for you as how the game is set up to work, which is great. I like that. And then we got a whole bunch of cards right here. Now some cards like this is a licky chicky, you know? We got a couple of basically chickens, little chicks right there. So if you get 3 of those, you put them down, and then you just keep going. And so those are going to be worth points at the end of the game. And then we've got some that are the burrito cards. And so we've got this one right here. You got the Burrito Brawl. So you can see the burrito on top right there. And then the Burrito Brawl. And if you get 3 of those, a Burrito Brawl breaks out. Then we've also got a Burrito War. And so if you get 3 of those, a Burrito War breaks out. And I think there's one more. What else do we have in here? By the way, there's 2 colors of Burrito Brawl. So you'd need to get 3 pinks or 3 greens to enact that. You wouldn't be able to put down like 2 greens and a pink. That wouldn't work. That's cheating. Can't do it. Well, I think there's one more of these, but I'm not really finding... Oh, there we go. Burrito Duel. So a Burrito Duel, that's the 3rd one. And so what you're going to do in these is, if I collect 3 Burrito Brawls, I'm going to yell, Burrito Brawl, throw them down. And I believe this one is your neighbors are going to, the 2 people left and right of you, are going to grab burritos and try and hit each other. Whoever hits the other one first, the person that gets hit takes one of those tokens and loses a point at the end of the round, I believe. So that is Burrito Brawl, and then you say 3, 2, 1 burrito, and you keep going. You go until all of these are gone, and that indicates the end of round 1. Now you also have Burrito War. Everybody except you is going to throw burritos at each other. Whoever gets hit first, they're out in the sense that they get one of these and lose a point at the end of the round. In the Burrito Duel, you get to choose any 2 people to duel, and they're going to stand back to back, each with a burrito. They're going to go 3, 2, 1, burrito, turn around, and try and hit each other. So you can kind of understand and get the sense of what this game is trying to do, what it is. It's pretty wild, pretty crazy, pretty fun. It's a great party game for a smaller group of people. It's one of those games that just makes fun happen. It's really, honestly, pretty hard for fun not to just come out of this game as you're doing crazy things and throwing burritos. It's a fun themed game. Plays really well, plays really easily. 2 to 6 players. You could honestly probably play more. Not that big a deal. So what you're going to do at the beginning of the game, let me explain that, is just take a small stack of cards, about 15 cards, give it to each person. Each person gets 5, and you're trying to get 3, so you're going to pick up 1, discard 1. And as I discard 1, that's going to go into the pile that the person on my left can now start picking up. So they've got their own little stack they start with, but then they can pick up from the cards that I discard. And so very much like Spoons, and cards just keep on circling around, and you play 2 rounds once you finish the first round. Once all of those hit tokens are out, you go on to round 2 and determine the winner. So that is Throw Burrito. I didn't necessarily think I'd go through all the rules, but I guess I did. That's how you play. That's a little bit about it. Great theme, great components, really, really fun. So hopefully that gives you guys a nice little touch and a taste of this game, what it is, what it does, and why it may or may not be right for you. Thanks.